because we're almost done. Look at this, so pretty. All right, so we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna bring down another section here. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Bethany. I am a cancer survivor. I'm a licensed hairstylist. I've been doing this for about half my life. I just fell in love with hair as a kid. And then when I went through chemo, I started making wigs for myself because I didn't really like the wig options that were out there at the time. And this was a while ago, so I mean, it was slim pickings back then. It was real ghetto in the wig space at that time. So yeah, I started making wigs for myself when I was going through chemo, and it just changed everything for me. It just brightened up that time in my life. It gave me something to look forward to. I felt excited about going out in public again, and I have been wearing and creating wigs ever since. So God put it in my heart for me to turn this into a business, and I did, and here we are. All right, so again, going in, barrel down, and we're gonna wrap. Hold it there for about 5 minutes. And I'm gonna pick up a little more momentum here. And basically that's what you're gonna do around the entire wig. So some common wig questions that I get, so this isn't too boring and repetitive. Now that we're on the subject of density, that's probably one of the biggest questions that I do get. What density is right for me? And it really just depends on what your goals are. If you like very, very big, bouncy, voluminous hair, I would say go with 180 density. Some people would say 200 density, but in my opinion, 200 density doesn't look natural. I think 180 density is just big enough to still look natural, but not overwhelming. If you want something in between, something kind of full and something a little more on the more natural looking side, then I would say go with 150 density. 150 density is always the safest bet, especially if you are getting a wig that is straight, that is naturally straight. I would say opt for that. That's just the most common density out there. But if you really don't want, you're not really concerned about volume, and you want something that is very, very natural looking, very, very lightweight and airy, maybe you live in a warmer climate or it's summer where you are, then I would say go for 130 density or something a little bit lower density. Like I personally really like 100 and this wig that I have right now is 130 density, but it's curly. So it's actually really, really big. I've debated on thinning it out. This wig right here, it's naturally straight and it's 130 density. I don't really like finer hair, so I personally, it is not my favorite density in the world, but I can see how it can be very appealing, especially if it's like your first, especially if it's your first time experimenting with wigs, I would say, and you don't want something too overwhelming, then I would say go with 130 density. Another common question that we get is, what type of wig do I get? Do I get a full lace? Do I get a lace front? And that question really just boils down to how you want to wear your wig. Like how are you going to be styling it? How are you going to be styling it? Like, do you want to wear it in updos, ponytails, French braids, things like that? Or do you want to mostly just wear your hair down? Do you want a middle part? Do you want a side part? All those things are good to know when you're shopping for a wig, especially your first wig. I'm all about not spending so much money on wig trial and error because I know what that's like and they get very expensive. And I don't want you guys having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars before you find the wig that's right for you. So the general rule of thumb is if you want to wear your hair up, then get a full lace wig. And I have a whole video on this on our YouTube channel. It's called Full Lace, Lace Front, and Toppers, which one is best for you. So that's going to go into a little bit more detail just to help you guys out. But if you want to wear your hair down and you're not too worried about putting it in any sort of updo styles, then I personally love lace front wigs. I never wear my hair up, like ever. I never wear my wigs up. I never do updos. I never do half up, half down. I don't worry about that stuff. So if you don't care about wearing your hair up, then I think lace front is a great option. It's also a little bit more beginner friendly than a full lace wig. And another question that I often get is, how do I refresh my wig once the color starts to fade? And it is very natural for your human hair wig to start fading, the color to start fading, especially, I mean, if it's color treated, obviously. Um, just like natural hair, you would have to refresh the color on your natural hair too if it was treated with color. And there are a few ways to approach this. I think it's really important to have a stylist nearby that you trust, that knows what you like. If you don't have one, I highly recommend finding one in your area so that when you do need to refresh your wig, they know exactly what to do, whether that's a toner, whether that's just some purple shampoo. If you have a blonde wig that just needs a little bit of purple shampoo, then they're going to know what to do. Ooh, look at that, guys. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. And you see how it doesn't look greasy? I was worried about it looking greasy. Well, I wasn't worried, but a lot of people are. They're like, isn't that a lot of product? I'm like, no, trust me, the wig is going to drink it up. So now we're going to go on to the front sections. I'm just going to take a section about this big, clip everything out of the way here. feel like I keep hitting the mic, sorry. Again, downward, and we're going away from the face. Hold it there for 5 seconds and drop it. Get you guys a little closer. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. Ugh. I'm trying to like show you guys the whole thing, but also be close enough so you can see what I'm doing. So for now, let's see. Now I'm gonna split this into 2 sections here. Wrap it around. Let me know, do you guys like to use a wand? Do you use the air wrap? Let me know in the comments. I don't really like the air wrap. I mean, it's okay. I just feel like it creates a little bit of frizz because you can't control where the air goes, which is why I am always going to go for the blow dryer that has the concentration nozzle. But so many people love that Dyson Airwrap, and I don't know if it's just like a trend or if it's here to stay. I don't even know if people still use wands. Let me know, because I learn a lot from you guys too. I learn so much from my clients, it's crazy. All right, and I'm gonna go put this in, I'm just gonna divide this into 2 sections. We're almost done. Hold it there. This is like the most important part because this is the part that everyone sees first. It's the part around the hair, the hairline. So I'm actually gonna, let me see. I want you guys to see how I do this. Okay, so, no, let me see. Let me see. Okay, let me do it this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. So again, I'm gonna go away from the face, and I kind of like to go in an upward and an upward. I don't like to like curl it way down here because it makes the front look really flat, and I just think that that makes the wig look kind of fake. So I'm gonna lift it a little bit and curl it this way. Instead of going downward, it's almost like the barrel is pointed at the wall. And I'm gonna drop it. Yeah, it's still a little bit lower than I'd like it, but it's okay. Okay, we're gonna take our last little section here. And I'm going to divide that into 2. For the back, I'm okay with it being a little bit flatter. Like I'm not necessarily trying to get a lot of volume up there. It's mostly in the front. And then I'm gonna drop it, pull it. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm thinking, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna take it, I'm lifting it up, and I'm going completely back. Can you guys see that? I'm trying my best to show it. Maybe I have to lower it a little bit. There we go. This is the only section that I'm going to leave up like this. See that? Oh, it looks so pretty. Look at that. So freaking pretty. Okay, we'll see how that sets. We can always change it later. And I'm going to go on to this final section here. Ooh, a little tip and something I like to do after I wash my wigs. It's normal for the lace to kind of fray a little bit along the front. I like to kind of trim those little pieces of lace that are fraying. I don't have a tiny pair of scissors with me right now. I only have big shears, but next time I'll probably show how I cut these little tiny pieces of frayed lace. It's totally normal. And I like to take advantage of the fact that I'm styling it. I'm already here to clean that up a little bit. And again, we're going over the barrel away from the face, pulling it down, tugging it. Doing the same thing here. I'm going a little faster, so we're not here forever. Another question that I get a lot is, ooh, might have to redo that one. You see how that one didn't come out that great? That's totally fine. Just gonna go in and just redo it. Boom, just like that. Another question that I get asked a lot is, how do I know what wig color is right for me? And I also have a short clip explaining how to find a color that is best for you, but I'll just kind of summarize it a little bit here. So you first want to know what your undertone is, your natural undertone. You're either going to be warm, cool, or neutral, which is a combination of both warm and neutral. So I like to just ask, I just always say, ask ChatGPT. Like, take a selfie in natural lighting, make sure it's a good quality photo, wipe off your camera lens, and upload your photo into chat and say, what's my skin undertone and what is the best color? What is the best hair color for me? And show me some different options. Like, put different wig colors, put different hair colors on me. Or if you find a wig, this is the other thing. If you find a wig that you really like, you're like, oh my gosh, I love this color, it's beautiful, but I don't know if it's gonna suit me. Take a screenshot of that color or that wig and upload it into chat with a photo of with your selfie and say, put this wig on me and tell me if it suits my skin tone. Like, be honest, act as a hairstylist or act as a colorist with 20 years experience, a hair colorist with 20 years of experience, and be honest, because you know chat just be telling us things that we want to hear. So that is my best recommendation, because it's hard for me to determine like over a screen sometimes, but and you also want to ask it because some people have cooler skin, but then they have darker features, so they can get away with certain colors that maybe other people with cool skin can't. So you want to ask it those questions: are my features darker, or and what's my skin's undertone, and what wig tone would look best on me? that is my best hack to help you find the best color for you. Just use AI. Like for real. Eventually we're going to have our own AI too to help people find their perfect wig color too. And you can do that with hair cutting as well, like your hair, like what hairstyle would look best on you. I still have to cut this wig, but I asked chat to help me style it, and it said that I needed like more volume right here, so that's how I've been styling it, with a little more volume up here. And I was like, period. That was so easy. I just told it, act as a hairstylist with 20 plus years of experience, and tell me. And I uploaded a photo of me in this wig, and I said, what does this need? I feel like it needs a little more shape. Can you recreate the photo with this wig on me, but with a shape that is more suitable for my face and my features and my skin and all that? And it did it. And I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. And ever since I did that, game changer. Game changer with the styling. All right, we're almost done, guys. This is the final section, which is generally, I don't know, it's like the hardest section. I feel like if you don't get this section right, the whole wig won't look right. So hopefully we get this right. And I'm afraid of the live cutting out again, so we gotta quickly do this. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna let that sit and let it cool for a couple of seconds before we brush it out. Look at this. So pretty, and it's so soft too. Before I break the curls up, I'm gonna go with a little bit of serum. You always want to put some serum in your hands before you break up any curls. Okay. It's always the curls like right in front that I'm always worried about, because if those don't look right, then the wig won't look right. It's so pretty. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna put this serum everywhere. Just kind of run it through. And I don't think I'm gonna use a brush for this. I think I'm literally just gonna use my fingers. But you wanna wait for the hair to cool down, because that's what's really going to set the curls in place. So generally you do want to wait like 5 minutes. And I'm just going to go in and get any flyaways with my wax stick. I'm just going to grab some wax here. Like that. Boom. Any little hairs, I just literally just go in, smoothing down with the fingers. All right, I think that's cooled down enough for the sake of the video. I'm gonna rake these through now. Gosh, you guys, look at this. This is my favorite part. Oh, look at how pretty. These nice beachy waves. This is my favorite part, you guys. Look at this. It's so shiny. I love hair. I love hair. Look at this. Oh my god, one of my nails came off. Look at this. So freaking pretty. All right. This is the, I should put this on and see how it looks. I don't really feel like taking my wig off though. Look at this. I'm gonna do a little shake. And then a kind of funny thing that I've noticed is that you kind of just have to let it set, like almost like let the style set a little bit. Like it's obviously really big and puffy right now, but it's gonna fall down. It's gonna start to fall down a little bit and look a little bit more natural as time goes on. Oh my gosh, look how pretty this is. You see that? All right, I feel like I have to put it on. Like I'm not gonna go through all this and then not put it on. Let's just put it on. Okay, so I'm gonna remove these T-pins. Remove the T-pins. I can't tell if the chat was on in this live or not, but it's fine. I usually take these out with pliers. I have some cute little pink pliers. They're just not in here right now, so I was like, whatever. I'll just take them off like this. So this wig is actually too big for me. This is a large. So I'm gonna go in and take my adjustable straps and put them in the center as tight as I can. Actually, I could probably go tighter. I'm just gonna go all the way. I'm gonna do like a zigzag here so you guys can see. Oh, I've never done that before. Let's see how that goes. Let me take this off and then put this one on. Oof. Whew. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a good fit. Ooh. Okay, the zigzag worked. Okay, let's see. All right, let me lift this. Okay, it's a little crazy. Actually, it's not. It's a little crazy right here, but that's okay. That's gonna lay down. Ooh, what do you guys think? She's back. She's back to life. This is very cute. Again, it's so lightweight. Like, this isn't very much hair. Look at this. It seemed like a lot more hair when we were styling it, but this is a great option for those of you who are a little bit scared of wigs because you're afraid that the density is going to be too high for you. 130 is a great beginner friendly density. There's some craziness happening right here. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna hop off, but this is the final look. If you see any flyaways, just lay them down with your wax stick. I'm telling you, if you don't have one, get one. They're like $1 or they're at least, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure they're under like $5. And it's gonna help you with your wig styling. Hopefully the back doesn't look crazy. So this is how I refresh my wigs after I wash them. So hopefully this was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them down below and share this with somebody who maybe a loved one who is just starting their wig journey and they need some guidance, some assistance on styling. Maybe it's their first wig, maybe it's the first time in a wig. And yeah, I will see you guys again soon with more tutorials. Thank you.